Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. And we are back with the TEW 2020 save. We are here in Monday, week 3, January 2024, and we are booking both Raw and SmackDown. We are on the road to the Royal Rumble, and this is episode 3. So let's get right into the show. And we start off with a 73 rated segment, where basically it's a cold open, and Finn Balor, Dominic, and JD are beating down Sami Zayn because they think that Sami Zayn was the one to make Sami beat Finn last week to get a shot at Seth Rollins at the Royal Rumble. That masked man, they think it's Sami Zayn. So they're beating down Sami Zayn, and then Adam Pearce comes out and is like, oh, well, what's it called? Uh, Seth Rollins is waiting in the ring for a match with Finn Balor because obviously he lost unfairly, so now he's getting matched. And Adam Pearce is like, okay, Finn, get off of Sammy and go to the ring because your match is now. And then next segment, Finn, Dominic, and JD are walking down the ring when the masked figure again, Mr. Judgment, comes just running right behind Finn Balor and is just beating him down, and Finn Balor's out, and then Dominic Mysterio's like, well, Seth Rollins is in the ring and he's here for a championship match, so why don't I go in and handle it myself? Mr. Judgment is now babyface. Okay. And this is the match, and a bout that had fantastic heat and good wrestling. Seth Rollins defeated Dominic Mysterio in 12:42 by pinfall with a pedigree. Seth Rollins makes defense number 2 of the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Rollins with a performance of 91, and Dominic Mysterio with a 66. Not bad for this at all. We go to the next segment. Okay, and this is okay, so basically DIY come out and they're basically like, okay, we're the new tag team champions and we want new challengers, right? And then out come Chad Gable and Julius Creed. And Brutus is injured, so Chad is like, well, since Brutus is injured, I think that me and Julius will make a great team and we can go for those titles. And then out come Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci Imperium. And they're like, oh, well, we want those belts. And then same with Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. And then out comes a new team, Ricochet and Bronson Reed. And they're like, we've just now, like, become a team, but we want championship gold. And so, turn Bronson Reed. Okay, good. And so, yeah, our match later tonight will be Chad Gable and Julius Creed versus Ricochet and Bronson Reed versus Imperium versus the New Day. And then we have a quick IC title match, and about that had good heat and decent wrestling. Gunther defeated Jinder Mahal in 9:54 with a pinfall with a powerbomb, and Gunther makes defense number 2 of the title. Just a quick little match. Gunther was off his game. I just wanted to see how Jinder performed, and he obviously didn't do very well. But he might be back, he might not. I guess we'll find out as we move into the next segment. Okay, so Tiffany Stratton comes out because last week Tiffany attacked Becky Lynch after her match with Candice, and Tiffany is just like, oh, well, I believe that I am the best wrestler and I think I can beat Becky Lynch. And out comes Becky Lynch, and she's like, oh, Tiffany, there's actually no way you can beat me. I'm the man. And she lists all her accolades, and she's like, there's no way. And then Tiffany's like, well, Candice beat you last week. Out come Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell of the way. And they're like, and Candice is like, yeah, Becky, I mean, I did beat you last week, but I shall have an immense amount of respect for you. And Tiffany Stratton sucks. So I'm willing to fight her off for you. And then out come the women's tag team champions, Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. And they're both kind of just like, well, we want in on this action because they agree with Tiffany Stratton and they think Becky Lynch is a washed up has-been. So, that sets up a 6-man tag team match. Stratton, Green, and Niven against Lynch, LeRae, and Indy. And it gets 74, which is not bad at all. Becky, Candice, and Indy defeat Stratton, Green, and Niven in 13-15 with Becky Lynch pinned Chelsea Green with a manhandle slam. Becky with an 89, which is crazy. But Tiffany Stratton with a 50, but she was really off her game. And Becky Lynch was head and shoulders above everyone else, I can see. But match still got 74, which is not bad at all. I move into the next segment. Just a quick and an extremely short match. Braun Strowman defeats Dexter Lumis in 1 minute 3 seconds by pinfall with a winning power slam. It says during the match we also had Braun Strowman turn on Lumis. And so yeah, but also not really, because they weren't really partners. This is just a way of turning Braun heel. So this match did that. Braun Strowman with an 85 is not bad. That's very good to know. Okay, now we move to the next segment. And in another extremely short match, Shayna Baszler defeats Natalya in 1 minute and 9 seconds by submission with a Karafuda clutch. Shayna Baszler with the 64, Natalya with the 72. Really? Alright, now we move to the next segment. And basically after the match, Shayna's celebrating, and then Rhea Ripley comes back and attacks Shayna Baszler and basically declares a match for the Royal Rumble. So now we have Rhea Ripley versus Shayna Baszler at the Royal Rumble. And this is a tag team match. 75, not bad. Julius was the weak link. Oh no, 45 only. Okay, and they have 0 chemistry. I was just seeing if they have any Julius and Chad have any chemistry. Bronson moves off his game, but no chemistry notes between Ricochet and Bronson. So we might keep them as a team, we might not. But yeah, so Julius and Chad actually win, and they defeat all the other teams. Oh shoot, I don't think I chose a winner for this one. Well, I guess Julius and Chad are getting a title match next week. But okay. And this is the main event. In an exceptional match, Shinsuke Nakamura defeats Cody Rhodes in 18 minutes 43 seconds by pinfall after using a foreign object. It's just the mist. Cody with a 91, Shinsuke with an 86. Not bad, but I mean, Shinsuke did not win fair and square, so I'm sure there will be some follow-ups with this, and I'm sure this feud is not over. 62 rating. Not bad show. So let's get right on to SmackDown. And we're back for SmackDown. Last week was pretty eventful, so watch last episode if you haven't yet. But let's get right in to this week. And we start the show with a contract signing. Roman Reigns, AJ Styles, Randy Orton, and LA Knight. Just a pretty simple contract signing. And but one thing is AJ Styles and Randy Orton just do not get along at all. They're kind of just like fighting each other the whole time. And so Nick Aldis is like, okay, AJ Styles, Randy Orton, y'all can have a match later tonight. So that's all there. We go to the next segment. What? No. Okay, we go to the next segment. It gets to 79. Kevin Owens defeats Grayson Waller in 14-11 with a stunner. Owens with the 82, Waller with the 63. And Owens is going to the Royal Rumble very soon to fight Logan Paul for the United States Championship. And the next segment is Kevin Owens. He beats up Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, and then basically just calls out Logan Paul and says he's going to destroy him at the Rumble. Okay, this was just a quick little match to get Tyler Bate and Butch on screen. And Tyler Bate pins Luke Gallows and wins with the 74. Gallows with the 67, Anderson with the 71, Butch with the 72, and Bate with the 69. Oh shoot, I still haven't taken Mia Yim off of Carl and Luke, but we'll do that. Okay. Speaking of Mia Yim, and about that decent reaction from the crowd, but subpar wrestling, Mia Yim defeats Shotzi in 9:47 with a STL. Mia Yim gets a 53, Shotzi gets a 54, and Mia was really off her game. Whoopsie. And then this next segment is, so it's all the Queendom. So Io Sky, Dakota Kai, Mia Yim, Asuka, and Kairi Sane, and Dakota Kai's like, welcome to the new era of SmackDown. Welcome to the Queendom's era. And, so yeah, so this is the new faction going ahead. No more Damage Control. Now it's just Queendom. And, I'm hoping that this comes across well, because I think all of these women could be big future stars. And Dakota's also like, the Royal Rumble's coming up, and there is one more member of the Queendom that will debut at the Royal Rumble. And so yeah, just getting more excitement there, and we'll see who the new member of the Queendom is. 56 rating. It's just like a backstage segment. Bobby, Angelo, and Montez, they're all talking about the new group in Cross, Akam, and Razor, and they're like, well, we have to take them down. And so next week the match was made. The Hurt Business versus Final Prayer, in a 6-man tag team match. But up next, Bobby Lashley will fight Karrion Kross. And Karrion beats Bobby in 13:03 by submission with the cross jacket, got a 75. Bobby with an 81, Kross with a 63. Okay, so Bobby's really good in this game. So we'll see how that plays out. In a decent match, Charlotte Flair and Bianca Belair defeats Alba Fire and Isla Dawn when Bianca pinned Isla Dawn with a KOD. Charlotte was head and shoulders above everyone else, and Isla Dawn was the weak link. Isla with a 47. Alba Fire doing better than Bianca Belair is kind of crazy. But also good to know. So that is, well, let's go to the next segment, where Charlotte Flair and Bianca basically call out the women's tag team champions, Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. They're basically like, come to SmackDown next week, and we want to fight you for your women's tag team titles. That gets a 74. And then the main event, unbelievably heat and great wrestling. Randy Orton defeated AJ Styles in 1913 by pinfall with an RKO. Styles with the 77, Orton with the 87. Why did this get a 68? Orton was off his game and deserved better commentary. Is that it? Spinal impact moves, physical ability, inconsistency. Okay. Why are they inconsistent? That's so weird. But okay. That is all for SmackDown. What do we get? 57. All right. Kind of disappointing main event, but it is how it is. So we'll see you guys next time. Peace.